Orange juice has similar effects to coffee, apparently. Going nuclear. Alright, if everything's right and everything updated correctly, the power plant should be on the server. I'll go and check it out and see what kind of loot spawns there. However, we still have the low loot settings, so, you know, potentially we could just go and check and see how much is actually there. Or set the loot to 100%, go there and see how much actually spawns. It's something I was looking at the other day. I haven't did enough research to see how well this works, but it's called Crypto Tab. You can replace your browser with it, and it gives you Bitcoin. Small percentage, but still Bitcoin. If the game even loads, Jesus. I have to save up some more money and then get like a webcam or something on the a laptop. And then like stream Magic the Gathering at the library in my local town. There's players, there's like advanced players that have spent 15 grand plus on their decks. And then there's like the guy who hosts everything. His name's Jonathan. He's like the library owner or the library worker guy. And he makes crazy powerful decks with really cheap cards. Okay, so we need to go to the power station. So let's do spawn vehicle. They took all the vehicles away. That's not good. You have a daily deposit and a daily withdrawal.
Hello, what is your...
Thing is that bases are a lot more. God, there's some lag on this server now. Jesus.
Welcome to the most secure place on the island.
I don't trust your ass. It's so close. Dangerous. Oh my god, that looks retarded. Where's the face mask at? What?
Greetings, valued customer.
Equip? Is this still gonna work, or do I have to have a gas mask that goes with it?
Welcome to the most secure place on the island.
This is the dumbest looking thing. Something's definitely broken there.
Welcome to the most secure place on the island.
Most secure place on the island of my ass, bro. Okay, so now what do? We need Barbara. I'm assuming these are like front wheel drive or something. I don't see any raft in here though. Looks like they took the raft as well. I almost don't really want to upgrade the server to this because, geez.
Come in. I'll have a look.
Potassium iodide.
Never mind about the air. All in good health. Don't think because I save lives, I'm afraid of taking one.
Anti-radiation. Anti underscore.
Bold actions against someone that is precise with a scalpel. I'm sure I'll see you again.
So antipsychotic pills are in the game. Anti-malaria pills are in the game. And anti-parasitics are in the game. Antipsychotics, also known as neuroleptics, are major tranquilizers used in managing psychosis, including delusions, hallucinations, paranoia, or disordered thought, principally in bipolar disorder. Anti-malarial medications, also known as antimalarials, are designed to prevent or cure malaria. Such drugs may be used for some or all of the following: treatment of malaria in individuals with suspected or confirmed infection, prevention of infection in individuals visiting a malaria epidemic region who have no immunity, routine intermittent treatment of certain groups in epidemic regions. Antiparasitics are a class of medications which are indicated for the treatment of parasitic diseases, such as those caused by helminths, amoeba, arctoparasites, parasitic fungi, protozoa, and among others. Antiparasitics target the parasitic agents. Parasitic worm, tapeworm, or nematode. Okay, so parasitic worms are going to be a problem. I'm thinking like amoeba, it might be the free living in damp environments. So swamps and probably caves. I parasite such as a flea that lives on the outside of its host. Huh. I mean, it's picking up some decent speed. And I don't have any strength really either, so I would expect strength to affect this decently, to be honest. Check out the traders real quick, because they said you can't buy anything unless you have fame points. Or it affects the supply.
That thing registered. Guns come unloaded. Security reasons, obviously.
Okay. You can still buy broadhead carbon arrows. I mean, that's all I really need, to be honest. It's only a few boxes of ammo that you can buy without fame. This is kind of a toss-up, because that means the official servers, you should be able to get your fame up over time. It's just too easy to find gear is the problem. You can still buy vests.
If I don't see you again.
This thing's already going to be near impossible to drive, I already know. This thing's going faster than it should be. This thing has 220 on the dash. Can't believe they got rid of all the other cars. This thing's an absolutely tragedy to drive. Holy crap. There's no way to push it. And there's no way to drive it. Why does it just keep the normal push system? Telling me this car's stuck. Volkswagen. I don't know if I can play the game, man, with this car. Can't even tell where the road is. Guess car crashes are going to be a lot more serious in the future. Alright. So. That should be the normal factory, I believe. Which means the power plant should be over there somewhere. This is going to be opened up at some point, 100%. I think they're making it to where you have to open the door before you get in the car, so if you open the car door, someone could shoot you and steal your car. This car sucks so bad. It's Palpatine from Star Wars. Join the dark side. Something seems different here. Are they more dead looking? Potentially? It doesn't seem like we're able to affect the item, like the usage decay on weapons and stuff, which kind of sucks. Alright, looks like that right there is the uranium place. So we're getting close. We are getting close, my guys. It's like a sports car or something. It's just... says it's going 100 and something, but it looks like it's going really super slow on this road. Holy crap, this, like, I'm gonna have to play a different game until they fix this car, Jesus. Different colored trees? It's actually a very, very bushy area right here. I don't recall the trees being this color, though. Maybe they did add seasons to the game or something. This fence reminds me of Fallout 4. This is an actual area that I've never really been to be honest. But yeah, they changed something because all the trees are orange. I like this. I'm just gonna call it future RVs, future update. It's gonna happen. Like, this thing's pretty sick. I hate it when they fall forward when you hit them. Oh, let me see, let me see. You can get a honey glazed pork, a Greek salad, a spaghetti bolognese, summer rolls. That doesn't even look like rolls. Beef steak, pancakes. Is that a pancake? It looks like a bowl of fruit. Vegetable soup, quesadilla, venison stew. Ooh, barbecue. We took like one hit or two hits, and our suit took a lot of damage. This is in the sewing kit animation. Okay, so you're getting like, what, 12% for one duct tape? Not even that. So this is definitely a lot more duct tape than I expected, to be honest. I like this place. Oh, crap. This is what Jason felt like for sure. Radiation presence. Basketball. Oh, crap. It looks like the radiation reaches pretty far, or these clouds actually go a pretty decent distance or something. You have to have a lot of duct tape on you, geez. So you can build in the radiation. I don't think it gets much better than this, boys. Actually, what? You can build right here, but not here. Can't build anywhere over here, but you can build here. This looks like a pretty good hill right here. So there is a train track. Train track is heading west. And this goes into the building. Armored trucks. So there's at least one area that you can build inside of the radiation zone. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a few more. Question is there a build zone inside of the power plant? I would assume not, but you know, you never know. This is why we don't use guns in this games, fella. It's not fair for the others. Radioactive power plant, but yet there is a fire. These aren't lockable. Got workbenches. I might have to take a break from Scum after this just because the vehicle is so bad. I don't feel like driving that thing again. It was pretty terrible. These all look like workbenches, workshops. So potentially car components here. Am I sweating just because it's... Okay. Now, the question is, do these guys drop any kind of special radiation loot? I'm assuming all these clothes are irradiated as well. Potentially. I'm gonna find those hazmat guys real quick. Damn. Y'all guys drop. Nothing? Okay. So they haven't fixed that yet, so I'm assuming they're going to drop something in the future. Now, question is, so this train track goes from here, or it goes from here across. I want to follow this train track real quick, because I don't have access to a map on the server, so I'm just kind of curious where this goes. It's heading east, so I'm guessing... My theory is what they're going to do is instead of having this railway come all the way across and then over here, it looks like they're going to have the power plant. Oh, they've already updated the map. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to say. So it's going across the bridge over here to the side of the map. But this area here is going to be turned into a medium-sized city. So I'd be surprised if they didn't connect this to the city somehow. But running these off the side of the map makes me think that they'll eventually do like a map expansion where they'll have like separate island sections. I would assume, because if this is an island, this right here is just all one area and the coastline's all here, so there should be at least be 4 sides if it's actually an island. I will say that the audio is kind of annoying, but it's not a music, and I'm guessing it's an effect volume. But if I turn the effect volume off, I don't think I can hear footsteps or anything anymore. I can barely hear them now as it is. Okay. Can't tell what kind of containers these are. Looks like they're just normal basic loot containers. Nothing fancy there. Thing is they said that the uranium and the granite was going to sell for a lot of money out of this place. If they sell for any more than any other item in the game right now, then that's just completely busted. These seems like they would be containers for something, to be honest. It's not the hardest thing that I've seen in my life, to be honest. I think this place needs to be more like a bunker zone. They need some armored mechs in here with the fog. So it'd be very difficult to see the mech in the fog. Okay, I guess we were wrong about the manholes. I was hoping we'd be able to go underground here. But there is steam coming out, which is telling you something. There's still power here as well. Appears to be some sort of underwater section to this, maybe. I'm not feeling too confident about it, though. I also want to test something with this hazmat suit real quick. I want to see if you can eat with this thing on, because I don't think that should be possible. Yeah, you can't. So this zone is definitely like an attrition area. I would do this purely like, so I want to build a base inside this radiation zone, but I'm assuming every single person in every single big clan would want to do the same thing too. And I've only found one spot to build it so far. Because if they can't eat or drink while they're trying to raid your base, they're going to have to leave, and then they have the potential of getting radiation poisoning. I don't like this, like one of the windows so damn tall. Old-timey phone. I need a flashlight. I usually try to read the paperwork. Let me look here. So, pistol. Let's go block. And then light. Oh, there's a hazmat suit. Or that's my hazmat suit. Oh, the pistol holder made me take... You can't have a pistol holder on. Oh. Can't have anything on. But that didn't give me any radiation. I don't think. So that's weird. Maybe the radiation died down? This is the shittiest flashlight. Alright, I guess some of those military desks, like in the D4 area. So this place has probably higher grade military leads. Basically, I'm guessing this is basically D4, but on this side of the map. Tic-tac-toe, hangman. The hell is that? Crashed car. I can't read that. That's what's annoying me. I'm assuming these are the same. Some sort of checklists. Blank. Probably not important. Flashlight helps a little bit, but not really, to be honest. I don't know if we take a dip real quick. If I go down here, I'm gonna have to take off all my gear. I think. Let's keep the sword. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see shit, but let's see. Okay. So it's just a pool of water. Now, it's what we would assume to be just a pool of water. That's all I'm saying, is that depending on if they ever fix the mechanics in the game, I'm assuming this water here would be irradiated, which means that you could fill up bottles of irradiated water and trick people into drinking them, which that alone is going to be, that would be worth it. That'd be worth it. You got to always think about base defense around here, alright? Got to get ahead of the curve before everyone else catches on. A whole lot of building component type crates over here. I don't understand why these are here, but I'm assuming all of these are the same. They probably just have ladders on them in case you fall in, because they don't want people to die unnecessarily, I'm sure. Our gear didn't take any damage. Radiation's still healing, so we're pretty much fine there. There's a domestic crap ton of these chests here, though. Pressure gauges. This one has a crane in it. Oh, almost messed up on that one. Oh, there's the hazmat things. Locked. I didn't know you'd have to lockpick these things. Let's see, screwdriver, bundle, crowbar. Okay, so you can force the lock. This is a pretty... Oh god, I'm not warmed up for this, man. I'm gonna assume these are gonna take longer than normal lockers, but our character doesn't have 5 strength, so this is also a thing. I think once I got advanced lockpicking, it wouldn't be as bad. Like once you practice a little bit, it wouldn't be as bad to lockpick that lock that was there, but you definitely have to warm up before you go and lockpick. I don't have the best results. I don't like that you can't free look while you're doing this either. That is a bad combination. Moment of truth. Potassium iodide pills. Potentially, these are guaranteed crowbarred. If that's true, then that means that this place is actually a really good spot to go, and it's not. So right here is where my cabin was that I was sitting at. This up here, this bunker, was the one that has medical crates that spawn all the time. They're always there 24/7. So I could just go there and then go down here and then just keep going back and forth and get as many medical items as I can get to sell at the trader. As long as I have a crowbar I can fix up. I can't believe there's only one right there. Chic. Smog. Lord of the Rings reference! Or maybe it's just because it's foggy outside, I don't know. TMC. Too much chemicals. I don't know. Okay, can't get in that. gonna die of hunger and thirst in this place. Oh, there's another one. I'm assuming since these are green, they're gonna be the same as the medical containers inside the normal bunkers, and they're gonna be having guaranteed loot inside of them. We also don't know if they've added more of these across the map, because there is potential for D4 Airport or Naval Base to have one of these things in it. I will note that we have managed to gain 4 fame points from something. We also saw that, I don't know what the restock of it is or how long it takes or anything like that, but we could buy 2 or 3 armors at the trader still. And we could still buy some ammo. 3 boxes of 308 ammo. And we could still buy broadhead carbon arrows. 5 of them at least. So it seems like the fame system is going to kind of weaken the solo players, but we'll have to see, I guess. I think we're going to end up dying from lack of food. Maybe I should just, like, take off the suit and eat this real quick. I will say this thing is eating a crap ton of durability off this crowbar, so it might just be because I don't have any strength, though. Alright, moment of truth. Yeah, so it looks like potassium iodide pills are going to be spawning quite a lot inside the refractory, and these green boxes appear to always have guaranteed loot spawns. Although the hazmat seems fairly rare. That's probably going to be the hardest part about the server that I have right now. The low loot server, it seems like it may make it very, very difficult to get your hands on a radiation suit. But the vintage, I'm betting the vintage thing. $9.11 poker. These look like some sort of medical box, or just a normal box. Probably should have changed the loot on the server before I came and checked this out, to be honest. These are those little toolbox things that you find in workshops, I think. So this place potentially has medical items, the hazmat suits, the expensive radiation things, and a bunch of workshop-related things for screwdrivers, possibly, so... Seems kind of busted. Potentially. This is one of those hallways from the trailer video. This is something I'm curious about, these propane tanks. Pretty sure there's already a portable grill. Assuming these propane tanks are going to be a thing at some point. Probably. And it's on the corner, like it looks like it's going to be an explosive. This is one of those hallways for sure, though. I mean, if you're on an official server, I would just build a base here, get your hands on hazmat suits with your squad, and just control this place. I mean, the fog is so powerful. Look at that. There's building supplies all up in here. There's fog everywhere. It's going to make you very difficult to find and see. There's a bunch of places that you can get locks and like picks and stuff from right here. Like all these are garage things. So you're going to be able to get meds. You're going to be able to get lockpicking tools. You're going to get military crates or normal building crates. You got a ton of trash cans here. So you're probably going to get your hands on thread and stuff fairly easily. Duct tape for repairing your stuff. And then we got to look at the location on the map. So you're close to a bunker. You're potentially going to have the big city here in the future. You're close to the C1 town, which is where I was getting all those lockpicks and stuff from in the past. So this is a really good spot to get screwdrivers and things. You have food that you can get in this field over here. Potentially a decent growing area. You're not too far away from the junkyard. Or the hospital. And you have access to the river, so you can go up here to the military barracks. You can sail down here and go up to this waterfall, which is a potential quest thing in the future. And you have access to the A0 trader through going to the river as well. So, I can't really... I don't know what this is. I can't really say I can complain about this too much. And we heard a goat or something. I don't know if it was a hallucination or if there's actually animals, but we heard like wolves, bears, goat, and something else coming into this area. So it might just be hallucinations. But if animals spawn in the forest there, you got the fog plus the animals plus the radiation. Plus not being able to eat or drink anything. And it seems like my food like went down pretty fast. Oh, that's a bomber puppet. That bomber puppet made me panic. Well, all the cars are gone off the server. You can't spawn them in even with admin codes. And the car is the biggest pain to use. I can't even believe how much of a pain it is to use that vehicle. So it looks like we're getting 1 fame for all of those medical crates that we broke into. The fame's only real use is buying stuff at the traders, so I mean... I suppose... Let's do a bow... Here's the question, okay, so the hazmat suit, we could wear a bag with it, but we couldn't wear, okay, so you can wear a bow, but you can't wear a pistol holder. None of this makes any sense to me, really. Arrow... Personally, what I would do probably here is use explosive arrows. Because the fog is so thick, people are going to have a hard time finding you anyway. But if you could explode an arrow next to somebody, it's going to attract all the puppets to them. And so if you deal damage and you actually hit them, fine. But if you don't, then the puppets will be right next to those guys. And as long as the puppets do a couple hits to the actual suit, the person's probably going to die. Or at least get radiation poisoning. But I'm having mixed feelings about this because, oh, we still got to test some stuff with farming as well. But the thing is, with the system they got going, you need lockpicking to do the kill boxes and stuff efficiently, and it takes forever to level. But if you start off with a high strength, you can crowbar stuff way faster, way easier, which is going to give you access to the hazmat suits and everything else quicker, especially on a low loot server. But on this server, I don't know if hazmat suits are going to spawn if you can only get them out of those containers. So we got to find a different way to get hazmat suits. I believe they go in airdrops, so if that's a thing, I mean, that would be a good thing to find in an airdrop. I'm assuming the vintage ones have the potential to spawn inside of the World War II bunkers, I would assume. But I never really loot there very much, especially on the low loot, so I can't really tell you. Potentially naval and D4, though, could have something going on. But the irradiation zone from this factory was reaching all the way to the campsite on the river. So, let's look at that real quick. Yeah, so this right here was covered in radiation, so the effect radius is pretty big. I don't know if that's from the fog traveling down the bank or something, but if that's the radius, I mean, you got a pretty big zone where you can build bases around this place. Fog would also make it easier to hide vehicles and stuff as well in here. But the trees are definitely a different color, so I don't know if there's seasons or what going on. But these are all orange now. Probably just from the radiation. But you see that they transition over to the other side of the water. So if it is a radiation effect, because you can see these are still green right here. It's either a biome or it's radiation. But potentially, if they put that big city over here on this mountainside, they could make the radiation affect the big city on this side of the map, which would be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and do MREs real quick. Let's go ahead and just eat some food. Yeah, so we're in the radiation area right here, but it's not very strong. This condition by itself doesn't produce any symptoms, but it produces another condition called acrid radiation syndrome, ARS, also known as radiation poisoning. Treatment: some of the already absorbed radiation can be temporarily blocked with potassium iodide pills. You can wash yourself to get rid of the external radiation. Sweating and peeing will also help get rid of internal radiation. So I still want to see if peeing radiated pee onto plants affects the plant. Because if you can go to a farm and just pee on their crops with the radiated pee, and it affects their crops with radiation level, that would be super busted. You'd be able to troll somebody really hard, probably. Yeah, damn. 0.4%. I mean, it looks like this is going to have quite a lot to get to this next area. As long as it doesn't affect my HP regen, I think I'll be okay with this. If it's like the C1 bleed where you can't regen your HP if you're affected by radiation, then that's going to be dumb. I want to go to the other side of this real quick. I knew it was going to overshoot it. And I weigh too much, of course. Okay, so this boat is messed up or something as well, it seems. God damn, this river's strong. Then they got rid of the push function on vehicles, so if they don't add the push function back the way it was, then vehicles are going to get stuck a lot more on these rocks and stuff. I'm not seeing any fog. I would assume radiation is coming over here. realize there was nowhere to get up over here. Right here, maybe. You can also see that the boat is tipping a lot easier than the old boats did. It also doesn't appear to have an anchor function. So they're just going to float down the river now. So that's potentially a problem. Let's just take this off real quick. So 0.1. .6. So there's radiation over here. I'm assuming anywhere that there's a discolored tree is probably a radiation zone. Although the color just changed. No, nope, they're back. Hold up. The tree color's changing. What? Okay. That's kind of tripping me out. I don't know if that's a bug or something else. I would assume anywhere that has these discolored trees would be irradiated, but they're red over there too. This might just be a bug. I don't really know. But those, see, these trees are green and the ones right there are red, so I mean, in any case, if the radiation is coming this far over, then you could build right here as well. Maybe not. Should be able to. Why can't you build here? Doesn't make any sense. Railroad track? Apparently the railroad track runs over here. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. I'm guessing this is what's stopping you from building over here. Hmm. Very interesting. Let's do hiking bag. Item hiking. And then work. Portable work light. Potable work light. Potable. So, not to say anything, but this looks like the hangman picture that we were looking at earlier. That's practically identical to that hangman picture that we were looking at, I think, inside of the radiation area. I would also note that there is a light on top of that for some reason. I could see that being like a Halloween thing or something if they stuck some bodies on this. But you can already see, I mean, it's either rust or blood that's on the pipe. I'm assuming rust. But this is some grade A gravel, though. Look how good this gravel is. Potable. This music might slowly make me lose my sanity, though, to be honest. Can't even build a box in here. It almost makes you just want to start with advanced melee and just level melee all the way up. Advanced plus melee, like, I can get advanced plus melee done, and I just feel like 5 strength, 8 strength with advanced plus melee, you have to be able to, like, 1 or 2 shot people. There's no way you can't. They get some weird ass noises over here though. That's something though. I don't know if that hit him. I'll check out this coastline over here real quick. Alright, that's a vintage guy. I don't know how you how you kill these guys without damaging the armor since it's so weak. But this top piece here isn't actually on the armor right now, so that alone is already messed up in the game, so they got to fix that at some point. This little thing here that's on part of the suit looks like the same kind of pouch thing that dude had in the video almost, except for his was like a leather, and this one is actually like a pre-made. I don't see any lockable buildings or anything in this place. rabbit. So I don't know if they're gonna change anything here, but like, I'm not seeing any. I mean, it says decontaminate and decontaminate all, so I'm guessing the animals here have irradiated meat. The water here is probably irradiated. So, depending on if they make all of the water in the river irradiated, which is a possibility, the stream to the west might be the closest unradiated water source, or the waterfall, perhaps. I don't know how you decontaminate a rabbit, to be honest. Water, maybe? Okay, so the bomber puppets aren't attracting the zombies, so that's decent. See, but if we can't find a way to get the hazmat suit in a low loot server, I'm gonna have to try and adjust settings again. I might have to increase the loot up to normal, but then decrease the spawn rate, perhaps. But I'm assuming it's going to drop in the airdrop. If it still drops in the airdrop, it's going to be fine. So here's a lockable building inside of the radiation zone. Not necessarily well defended, but I mean... It's a fairly big dock area, though. Got another workshop type area, so there's quite a few workshops here. With this and the C1 town, also this big jugs, we've seen these in the general trader or something as well, so I feel like these are coming to the game fairly shortly. With the, forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, with this place and the C1 town being so close, I'm gonna go ahead and see if they have any information on the map. Workshops and warehouses. Apparently there's a water dispenser. And there's a hunting tower right in the middle of the power station. That doesn't make any sense. So maybe that's why the animals are spawning here still. But a supply of irradiated meat, I think, is kind of interesting, because mixing irradiated meat and poisonous mushrooms into your base is already going to be a pretty big defense. You have all this potential screwdriver spawns here, and then you have all the potential screwdriver spawns in this town right here, which is literally not even a square away. Okay, and then from there, I mean, you can go up to the trader at C2 fairly easily. You have access to the bunker still at C2 and at C1. You have the bunker that's across the river here, and you have the junkyard, which isn't too far away either. So this is fairly good, and you still have access to the military barracks and you'd still have access to the medical containers inside of this bunker over here, as well as the coal mine, which I'm sure is going to have a pretty decent effect at some point. Plus, since fire apparently burns out radiation, that's all good. Cooked vegetables, pastry. I feel like they added some cooking stuff here. Military crates. Some more general goods stuff here. Now, if they made every POI in the map have unique, like, atmospheres and stuff like this place, I think it'd be nice. But I don't think this place needs to be completely fogged all the time. I would just let the fog, if they're going to let it move, I would let this fog move anywhere on the map. Another power substation. Let's go ahead and check over here real quick. I mean, temporary shelter in this place no one's going to find either. Fairly large border here. Is this right here? I mean, this is a fairly decent ways away. I hate that they have animal sounds that are part of the environmental effects and not actual creatures. Same thing with the wolf in the snow. Okay, so, I mean, this is a massive distance away from that over here, so I mean... I'm assuming this is probably still in the radiation zone, but this isn't foggy over here, so... There's not much we can really say about that. I mean, you can build pretty damn close to this road, though. So you're going to be able to build in the fog over here, but it isn't going to be very thick. And it doesn't look like it's going to be a very big area. So you got a very slim area that you can build right there. None of the areas seem too drastically big at the moment, so... Okay, so you can build up here on the snow. And it looks like it still has some radiation up here, so it might not be as strong for sure. But it's up in here. If you took the time to cut down all the trees, though, you could probably snipe into the power plant from here, though. Weird rock. I'm all for it. Oh, that's not good. Only 10%. It's not terrible. Here's that picture that they sent. I'm assuming potentially cement from this truck. Looks like you might be able to go in right there. Let's go check this out real quick. I guess not. Bunch of random containers over the map, so I mean that's for sure. You're gonna have to learn where all of them are. Most of them appear to just be like hardware type loot containers. Irradiated water. Can't wait until they add the more impressive creatures to the map. There's a lot of potential sniping areas here up on these towers, but with the fog, I just feel like it's bait. Like, you'll be able to snipe a small area, but the people in the fog can see you better than you can see them, it seems. I believe this might be... No, it's not. See, but this is what's interesting when I see this, okay? One, we just learned that we can walk up these ladders, which is telling me that these ladders are going to probably have some sort of effect in the future for base rating, potentially. Two, these lights are the only ones that I've seen that have these electrical particle effects and stuff with them, and flickering, and they're connected to a power box. Now, why you can walk up this ladder? Why would they take the time to make this ladder that good? Maybe it's an accident, but it doesn't seem like that would be a thing. Also, I want to see if these lights are destructible. No. It's not Tarkov yet, boys. It's not Tarkov yet. I don't know what would be up there besides a sniping position. Potentially a crate. But, I mean, that just feels like a waste of time unless there's something decent up there. Like that. This one won't take as much effort. Oh my god, the stairwell is trash. Yeah, so like all that's up here, you got a couple of pressure gauges. If you could use them to do something, I mean, that would be interesting, but see, like, there's nothing up on top of these areas besides these pipes. So these pipes, like, these areas are only good for fighting monsters and puppets. Is the only potential I could see here. And then sniping wise, I mean, I could snipe into that tree line over there, but it's not going to be the easiest thing to spot somebody just running across there. I would say you're definitely putting yourself in a bad spot if you're visible at all on top of these things, but that's just me. If you keep yourself concealed, I mean, it'll probably be alright. Probably. Got some more, like, hardware type loot boxes. Haven't seen any ground loot yet. Military loot. Potentially something spawns on this shelf. I'm not exactly sure what that would be, to be honest. Alright, so we're looking at some more hardware type crates. Okay, so we got some more water tanks, but these are actual uranium rods, it looks like. Maybe. Maybe not. Not seeing any reason in particular to try and jump down there. Oh, well, I did it anyway, boys. There's just not a whole lot going on inside of the buildings here. You're looking at, you know, one or two, unless there's stuff that spawn on the ground, which is possible because I have a low loot server settings. There could be stuff that spawns on the ground, but there just doesn't seem to be very much loot here. That would be super meaningful for anything. I mean, you have a lot of hardware crates, kind of like B3 castles, so I mean, it's going to be good for base building components. But scrapyard isn't too far away. I like how he looks at me and not at the arrow. A little office. Alright, so there is crap. There is ground loot here. So we've seen that. There's hiking boots up here. So I'm guessing it's a ground loot area, but I don't... Potentially some of these doors are sealed off for a future storyline or something. I'm thinking it's supposed to be like a ground loot type area, because the fog would make it moderately difficult to find ground loot, I guess. Another library. Hint, 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 hint. Hint. They're putting libraries around the map for something, fellas. This goes on a roof. This door's off its hinges. I missed a room over here somewhere. Not this one. I could have swore we did, but oh, ladder that goes up to a tall part of the building. We also have the potential of going all the way up there. But again, that just looks like a high spot. Potentially a couple containers, but nothing major I would concern myself with. I guess we can look for the stairwell real quick, though. Not seeing... So we got more ground loot. So I'm thinking this is going to be similar to the dam, where there's ground loot that spawns within the power substation relay thing and stuff. I found, you know, working hard hats, hiking boots, and shells. So I mean, it seems to be loot similar to B3 Castle so far. All this. I mean, this is a hell of a sniping spot, I'll give you that. I mean, you can control most of the power station from here, as long as you can see. Down there is more like the dams area, the substation units. But this is a pretty decently clear picture of this whole area, but there's too much, there's a lot of cover and stuff here, so unless someone like runs like right here, it's going to be hard to get them. Where are these bullets even at? Oh, they're right there. So you got ammunition and stuff. It's ground loot spawning on top of everything everywhere, which is kind of annoying. It's fairly hard to see. Which means to loot this place, you're going to have to run around in circles for 15 years. It's my body heat or what, but my character always missing something. On a low loot server, at least, it's kind of 50-50, because it's like, if you think it's low loot, you might not want to go and check those areas. But then again, they are spawning things, so it's kind of hard to just avoid them. You also don't know if things are spawning on the rooftops or anything, so I mean, potentially there's a lot of areas like on top of these pipes that could spawn something. But I'm assuming puppets are going to have a hard time getting on top of the pipes and stuff as well, so this right here is probably a fairly safe method of travel. A lot of small buildings. I mean, there's a lot of puppets here. But I learned recently that the puppet detection radius isn't really that large. So, it's not even that bad. Like, the puppet detection radius for, like, shooting gun is just, like, in, like, this area to, like, that street set corner or something. It's not even a couple blocks or anything like that, so it's not even going to be that bad to deal with, I don't think. This is where we died earlier. I don't know if there's going to be any purpose to this place. Potentially ground loot, maybe. Looks, there's a work light there. Unless one of those tunnels has like a hole in it that leads you to somewhere. I just don't see a giant purpose for this place. Potentially granite cylinders, maybe that's what those are. Is it an underwater area there? There's a lot of underwater pools that are around here for nothing to be inside of them, so that's kind of concerning to me. B1. I mean, that's fairly close if we wanted to go for it. Looks like you got... Can't tell if that's a... I think that's just a normal loot box there. I mean, you got C4 that you can farm here, which is decent. You know, you got C4, you got some military crates, you got building materials. Medical items. And now that they added, or at least we're able to get our hands on the psychotics and stuff in the game, my guess are these psychotics... Psych Ward's probably going to have like a higher spawn chance of psychotics or something. It seems like bunkers have a higher chance of like painkillers and bandages. I think this is the original building we're in, southwest, so I think we came in that direction. So I'm guessing this is going to be where the most of the radiation stuff is. See, but there's too many ladders in this place not to have more loot spawning on these areas, so I'm guessing... My theory is going to be that this place is going to spawn a lot of toolkits and, you know, construction supplies and stuff. Cement, hard hats, toolboxes. Damn. Fall damage damages your hazmat suit. Keep that in mind. apparently. Classic bathrooms, lockable containers right here. Okay. So you do have lockable buildings inside of the power station area. like a kind of mini junkyard area, maybe. Crap. Okay. A lot of stone here, a lot of stone. mean, a lot of toolboxes. That's all I can really say about it. Alright, so that's just plain death right there. core. Looks like potentially we might be able to get down right here. But it also looks like we need to get up here so that we can get over this wall, and I don't know if there's a way back up is the problem. Because I don't think there is. Okay, still nothing. Nothing here. Alright, so that's how you get back up to there. Okay, don't take the stairs. Okay, I might take a break from this for tonight. We're gonna have to go all the way back over there, so I'm gonna end it right here. I'll see y'all guys, and thank you for watching if you stuck around.